I got to know Biwott through my siblings because they used to go to Tambaj school, they used to go to Kesup, and every time it was raining, they walked because the ADC lorry would not come to Medcaid to collect them. And they always slept in St. Jerusalem's home because if they passed here at 3 o'clock, they would not be allowed to go because there were elephants and all other animals in the forest. And it became their home. I was also lucky to walk with them twice, but because I was one of the youngest, I had to be transferred to Kapsabet so I could go by train. But I got to know Biwott when we were students, called Mosob Youth Students Association. And I don't know what he saw in me. He decided I would be made the secretary. And you know I was still in high school. From then on, Honorable Biwott has been my mentor. He has been a visionary man. He has been a trainer, and he has been a developer. Why do I say that? When I finished college, little did I know I would come to the district. But through him and my brother-in-law, Chichi, they decided I must come and start a girls' school in Keyo Marakwet. I tried to refuse because I was told by my colleagues, you are going to the middle of nowhere, you will never progress. But Biwott supported me, and that is the time he also, I think, started his job in Meru. Finally, I was made. I am saying I was made because I was coerced to start the school, and I started in June of 1964. And that, to me, has been the foundation of the girls' education in Keyo Marakwet. Because when I started in June, there were no books. The government had already allocated every school, and I had to start with very little. I went to the ministry and I met him. He had come from Mary. And he told me, don't worry, you'll get the books. And for sure, 4 weeks, a month later, that was in July, he arrived with a Land Rover full of books for the girls. That was the beginning of our journey in education. So by the end of 1985, we had started 7 secondary schools for the girls together. And I say he's a mentor because we were able to mentor the teachers of the primary school, and we encouraged them to get a body so that Keyo could excel, and that is Turesha. Then he started a foundation, I hope it is still going on, to encourage excellence. And the girls and boys of Keyo used to compete. I used to collect, I was then in the ministry, I used to collect exam papers from the past exams and send to the education office. And that is why we always hear about Keyo being the top, among the top in education. I thank him and I thank the family because you have developed all of us. Fare thee well.